Well, he has a court date on 7/29, and I mean, obviously, the judge, extended it, so I don't see why it wouldn't just be like time served.
It's just all been a complete drop of the ball on my end. I have complete lost faith in the justice system.
Get ready for the jaw-dropping scoop you won't believe. Blueface, the rapper notorious for his wild antics and viral moments, is staring down a shocking 2.5-year prison sentence. Yes, you heard that right. Despite being granted probation for a Las Vegas shooting case, he's still behind bars, and the drama just keeps unfolding.
You have a significant sentence hanging over your head. It's not the max the state asked for, but it is still significant. I'm not undermining any of your prior history. I'm looking at this case.
Insiders have spilled that the trial has been postponed yet again because the prosecution has uncovered explosive new evidence. With the trial delayed twice already, the stakes are higher than ever. Is this the end for Blueface? What did the new evidence reveal? And will he really face 30 months in the slammer? Stick around as we dive into the scandalous details of Blueface's chaotic legal battles and what this means for his future.
We didn't come in here to minimize. We came in here to say that the negotiation is reasonable and the court should follow it.
So why did Blueface land himself behind bars in the first place? It all began with an LTE, altercation at a Las Vegas strip club back in October 2022. Blueface, whose real name is Jonathan Porter, allegedly fired shots at a man after a joke didn't sit well with him.
Outside a Vegas nightclub when a white pickup truck drives by. He then pulls out his gun and fires multiple shots in the driver's direction, who swerves across the road while trying to dodge the bullets.
The incident escalated quickly, resulting in attempted assassination charges. Even though he was later granted probation, the rapper couldn't seem to stay out of trouble, leading to his current predicament. Now, here's where things get really intriguing. Despite being on probation for the Las Vegas shooting, Blueface is still stuck in jail, and the reason is shrouded in oddities and speculation. The latest twist? Explosive new evidence has come to light, prompting the prosecution to demand more severe consequences. But why hasn't he been released yet? Insiders whisper that Blueface is facing an uphill battle, and the new charges might just be the nail in the coffin.
We won't house arrest. That's all we want, is for him to be at home and help with these kids.
Apparently, the prosecution has gathered fresh evidence linked to the nightclub shooting. While the details are still under wraps, sources suggest it's compelling enough to push for a harsher penalty. And here's the kicker: the prosecution is not just looking for a slap on the wrist this time. They're demanding either a hefty compensation, which Blueface reportedly cannot afford due to his current financial woes, or a full prison term. This leaves Blueface staring down the barrel of a potential 30-month sentence, a stark contrast to the earlier expectations of probation.
Okay. So I think a lot of people are anticipating that that'll be the day. I am.
Are you hoping that that will be the day?
Yes.
I'm sure.
I'm planning a surprise return home party.
The situation has sent shockwaves through Blueface's camp and his fan base. The idea that he might not get out as planned has everyone on edge. Initially, the thought was that he would serve a brief stint and then resume his career, but the narrative has taken a drastic turn. With the prosecution pushing for either a large sum of money or significant jail time, the stakes have never been higher. Financial troubles seem to be compounding Blueface's legal issues. Rumors are swirling that his bank accounts aren't as flush as they once were, making it nearly impossible for him to meet the prosecution's demands for compensation. This financial strain is a crucial factor that could tip the scales towards a longer prison sentence. The rapper's lavish lifestyle, often flaunted on social media, now seems like a distant memory as he grapples with these severe legal and financial challenges.
Hello, my name is Yamusa Salam from Burnsville, Maryland, and seeing stuff like this pisses me off because it's like a case of a celebrity going crazy with their ego.
Adding fuel to the fire is the prosecution's unyielding stance. They're reportedly unwilling to negotiate any leniency, which spells trouble for Blueface. His legal team is working around the clock, but the new evidence and financial constraints paint a grim picture. The thought of Blueface serving 30 months in prison is no longer a distant possibility, it's becoming a probable reality. The delay in his trial, initially seen as a strategic move, is now backfiring. Each postponement only adds to the uncertainty and speculation. The fans, his family, and even his on-again, off-again partner Chrisean Rock, who herself is dealing with legal issues, are all left in limbo. Chrisean's unwavering support, showcased through her social media rants, underscores the chaotic nature of their relationship and the tumultuous period they're both enduring.
And I thought, like, when he go to jail, I was just gonna be like, all right, cool, great. But then...
To make matters worse, Blueface's run-ins with the law aren't just limited to the Las Vegas shooting. His history of violence, including the infamous bouncer beatdown incident, has painted a less than favorable image of him in the eyes of the court. These past transgressions are haunting him, contributing to the severity of the current legal actions against him. With the next court date looming, the anxiety is palpable. Will the judge be swayed by the new evidence? Can Blueface's legal team pull off a miracle? Or is this the end of the road for the rapper's wild ride? The possibility of a 30-month sentence is a stark departure from the initial optimism surrounding his release. The legal drama surrounding Blueface serves as a cautionary tale of how quickly things can spiral out of control. From a shooting incident sparked by a bad joke to a series of probation violations, the rapper's journey is a roller coaster of poor decisions and unfortunate events. His story is a vivid reminder that the consequences of one's actions can catch up in the most unexpected and severe ways. As the trial date approaches, all eyes are on the courtroom. The outcome will not only determine Blueface's immediate future, but also set a precedent for how similar cases might be handled in the future. The rapper's fate hangs in the balance, with his freedom and career on the line. The anticipation is building, and everyone is holding their breath, waiting to see how this dramatic saga will unfold. But let's not forget, amid all this drama and legal turmoil, the real victim here is Blueface, and Chrisean Rock's young son. His parents' chaotic lives are impacting him the most, and the gravity of the situation cannot be overstated. Chrisean's recent arrest and impending long prison sentence have left many wondering about the future of their child.
Okay, so Chrisean got arrested. Chrisean Rock showed up to court Monday to support Blueface, but ended up being arrested on her own charges while she was there. How you go to...
Chrisean Rock, whose real name is Chrisean Malone, was arrested on serious substance charges that could see her behind bars for up to 8 years. The charges include failure to have a tax stamp affixed on controlled dangerous substances and possession with intent to distribute. She was apprehended at Blueface's court hearing, adding yet another layer of drama to their already tumultuous relationship.
What happened, Christine?
No, this ain't. I got a whole nother case.
The reality star was extradited from Los Angeles to Oklahoma, where the charges stem from a 2022 substance case. This isn't just a minor hiccup, it's a severe legal predicament that could see Chrisean spending a significant part of her life in prison. Given her history of run-ins with the law, the outlook isn't promising. It's a stark contrast to what her manager, WAC 100, predicted, initially suggesting she might only serve a brief stint.
You cannot bail her out. Stop hitting me. Why you ain't bailed her out? Why you ain't got her attorney? We don't need to get her attorney.
Clearly, the situation has escalated far beyond those early optimistic assumptions. While Chrisean is battling these severe charges, her capabilities as a mother have been called into question multiple times. Social media is rife with criticism over her parenting skills, and not without reason. The incident at Walmart, where she was seen struggling to manage her baby in shopping carts, sparked a viral debate on whether she is fit to care for her child. Many pointed out that instead of shaming her, the person filming could have helped, but the fact remains that such incidents paint a worrying picture.
Like, being a single mother is one thing. Like, you get overwhelmed and so much be like going on for real in your head.
Then there's Blueface, who has shown equally troubling behavior. Posting a photo of their son's herniated genitals online was not just a lapse in judgment, it was a gross violation of the child's privacy and an alarming cry for attention. Blueface's claim that his phone was stolen and his account hacked doesn't hold water for many, and the backlash was immediate and intense. Even Chrisean herself was appalled, calling him out for exploiting their son in such a manner.
Only thing that's broke is my father gave birth to my kid, but I hate his father. That's what it is. But I might still put it in his face.
As both parents face significant jail time, their 1-year-old son is caught in the middle of this mess. The legal system might step in, and that raises another set of concerns. Child Protective Services could very well intervene, given the visible evidence of neglect and the chaotic lifestyle of his parents. The possibility of the child being placed in foster care is real and frightening. The foster care system, while aiming to protect children, is fraught with its own issues, often not providing the stability and care that children in such situations desperately need. Their son's first birthday is around the corner, yet instead of planning a celebration, both his parents are grappling with legal battles that could see them separated from him for years. This young child, innocent and unaware of the chaos surrounding him, deserves a stable and loving environment, something neither Blueface nor Chrisean seems capable of providing at this point.
All that matters. So, I don't give a, you know what I'm saying? I really don't give a.
The online spats, the legal issues, and the constant media scrutiny are taking a toll, not just on them, but on their child. It's a sad reality that while the world watches their every move, the person suffering the most is their son. He didn't choose this life, yet he's the one paying the price for his parents' actions.
That's all y'all want to sit up and talk about. My baby's blessed from the head to his toe. Like, what?
The question now is, what will happen to their son if both parents end up in prison? It's a scenario that seems increasingly likely. Blueface's financial woes and Chrisean's severe charges don't paint a hopeful picture. The courts might decide that placing their son with a relative or in foster care is the best option, but that comes with its own set of challenges. This situation should be a wake-up call for both Blueface and Chrisean. They need to realize that their actions have severe consequences, not just for them, but for their child. It's time for them to step up, seek help, and put their son's well-being above all else. The cycle of drama and chaos needs to end, and they must focus on providing a stable and loving environment for their child. The future of their son depends on it. And there you have it, folks. Blueface and Chrisean Rock's legal troubles seem never-ending, and their son is caught in the middle of this chaotic storm. What do you think will happen to their child if both parents end up behind bars? Should Child Protective Services step in, or is there a better solution for their young son's future? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay tuned and take care.